in today's lesson, I am going over how to create a motion tween and a split motion tween and a bounce in, and you can do a spring if you like. Okay, I'm going to show you what mine looks like, and then I'm going to start from the beginning. So I'm going to just hit play. Okay, that's it. The ball bounces in and then it springs out. Okay. All you need for this assignment is you need a layer 1, which will have your background, your park, and then layer 2, which will have your ball. Okay? It's going to come, you'll motion tween it in, and then we'll do a bounce and a spring. You'll do a split motion tween, and then you'll proceed to move it out of the stage. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning, all right? I am going to delete all this, and I'm going to delete this. Okay, so the first thing I did is in classroom, okay, I went to the unit test 1. Under park, I double clicked on park, I right clicked, and I saved my image to my H drive. I named it park, it is a JPEG, and I'm going to save it. Okay, then I go and open up Animate, and I said I would like a new project. Okay. On my layer 1, I'm going to bring in the park. So what I do to insert an image, I say File, Import. Now, you can import to your library. I would just import straight to your stage. Go to your H drive and find your park, and you're going to open. You're going to bring your park in. Then you're going to modify it. You're going to transform, and you're going to scale. Okay. Now, then hit enter. Now, you want the whole entire park to go the whole length of your movie. So you're going to grab this number 1 keyframe. You're going to drag it to 90. You're going to right click and you're going to insert keyframe. And all that does is it plays your background for the whole entire length of the movie. Okay. Then you're going to add layer 2. This is where we're going to put our ball. You can literally just come up here, grab your oval, and make a ball. Get your move tool and move it up to wherever you want it to start. Don't worry about the outline. Okay. Now we are going to we've inserted the symbol. Now we're going to insert a keyframe. Okay. So we're going to right click. And the first thing you have to tell the computer is to create a motion tween. And don't just say okay. Then you move it to 24 or 25. Okay. And this is where you're telling it to move. So I'm going to literally grab the circle. I'm going to move it to where I want it to bounce in. Okay, and there's my line. Now, you can adjust this. Okay, we talked about that in the lessons. Okay. And now if I play this, scrub my playhead back, and it bounces in. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to 24. I'm going to open up the ease in panel. The best way to do that is you double click. Okay. Make sure you're on the Y axis. Click on add ease, bounce, and you can do a bounce in, or a spring. Okay. I'm going to do a bounce in. I'm going to put my ease at 5 and then just hit tab. I'm also going to do a little bit of a spring, which I think is kind of cool. And I'm going to have it, we'll just do bounce. I'm going to do a spring at 3. And let's watch it and see what it happens. That kind of messed it up. Okay, so let's go back in and remove the the spring. There. I just want to bounce in. Okay. Now double click and it'll disappear. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to, it should bounce a little. For some reason mine isn't, but that's okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a split motion tween. So right click on the 24. Okay. You have to activate it first. Right click and say split motion. Okay. Now drag your playhead to like 60. Okay. Grab your motion and then bring it out. Okay. And again, you can kind of adjust. Oh, you can sort of adjust these. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's good. And then just play it. Okay. Now, it's not the best in the world, and that's okay. But the fact is that I'm understanding it and I'm slowly getting how to do this. Okay. So you know how to layer one, you have a background. Layer two, you have your ball. It bounces in, and then you have a split motion tween. Okay. And then the split motion tween, and then it bounces out. Okay. So I'm going to hit play, and there you go. Okay. That's all you have to do for your Unit 1 test. Now, I'm going to scrub it to the end, okay? And I'm going to publish it. This is something you also need to know how to do. So I'm going to hit publish and video MP4, and I'm going to publish it to my H drive so that I can upload it to Classroom. Okay?